Hey, what's up, everyone? It's been a long time. Figured I have the time now while I wait for my man to get out of physical therapy. Because, I can waste an hour. And that's one thing about me. I know how to waste an hour of doing nothing, of downtime, of thinking just to myself, okay? That's his walker and wheelchair in the back, so that's a whole nother thing. He fell off a ladder while working. That's the backstory. Anyway, I am so in tune to myself. I could waste an hour purely by myself. And I guess I'm doing something by making this video, But people need to learn how to sit down and relax. It must suck having ADHD because for the majority of people with ADHD, they can't sit down and relax and enjoy an hour of quiet time. But anyways, I'm sitting here at a warehouse. This the PT building is just a small building behind me, but there's lots of buildings here. I don't know what these people are doing next to me. I have no AC, so that's why the car is off. I think I have to wait about an hour for him to get out of this rehab facility. And so I have an hour to yap, basically. So yeah, I don't know what I want to talk about in this video. It's just me kind of popping my head in to say hello and continuing to make videos on this channel because I want to actually make something for myself because there's no viewers watching this. I need to make, progress videos of what I look like and how I'm doing, my mental health, mental state. But everything's going well. It's going well for me, not for my boyfriend. And one thing about me is that I cannot, right now I'm not focusing on myself. I'm focusing on him, which, I'm not mad about it or anything. I need to focus on him now because he needs help, okay? So, to be very honest with you, I've been neglecting myself and my health. Not to a point where it's actually terrible, but where I'm at a plateau right now. Plateau being I'm not working out, but I'm also not overeating, right? Lately I've found healthier options to eat, but I'm eating a lot of those healthier options to where I'm at a plateau. I'm not gaining or losing any weight. So I call this a success. A success for me. Sorry, the car's coming. And I'm not comfortable filming in public, so I feel like y'all can understand that, right? Because it's weird. It's weird to film in public. This person has a Tesla. Oh, she's legit. So, I'm at a standstill right now. I mean, that happens in life, but I have a good reason for it. Hopefully, as he gets more mobile, we could do activities together to where I'm getting active as well and starting to lose weight. So hopefully that may happen in a couple weeks from now. One thing I wanted to note is the people that I work with, right? They all get their nails done and eyebrows done. And I've noticed, you can see these, I do not. I have a few hangnails as well. It's just ticking me off. I cut them every day and then they just come back. But for me, getting my nails done is just, I just don't prioritize that ever. Sometimes I think, oh, I should get my nails done. Okay, I'm back. There was a lot of stuff happening in the background that I had to, like, turn that off. Anyway, the topic of nails, getting my nails done. Yeah, my nails, like, I mean, they're decent. I mean, I don't have the stubby nails, which if I were to have stubby nails, maybe I would get them done. But listen, getting my nails done is not a priority for me, and it's not a form of self-care that I care about, period. Sometimes it does pop in my brain, oh, maybe I should get my nails done. To me, I mean, I bite my nails. If I got my nails done 2 hours later, I'd start biting them. I don't bite nails. It's just, for some reason, I feel like I would start biting my nails. Anyway, moving on from that. It's just, I think it's also like, I'd rather put money towards something else than getting my nails done. It's just one of those things that I legit do not care about. Getting my nails colored. Getting my nails done. It's just something I literally have zero interest of getting done. I'd probably spend my money on a massage before I get my nails done, you know? Ooh. Of course, you know, stuff like that's reserved for a wedding. Even then, I don't know, probably get something basic as well, so I don't know about that. Yeah, there's something that I'm just weird about, you know? And I don't think I've ever come across anyone who feels the same way as me. Is all the women in my life get their nails maintained and done all the time, which is just frankly not my vibe. I do need to get my hair done. That's one of the things I do need to get done. It's the bottom here. You can tell the hair is fake because it looks shiny, but top of my hair is crazy looking. I need to get my hair done. That's one thing I will care about, because I just don't care getting it done on time. Recently, you know, for work, I work 12-hour shifts. And in those 12-hour shifts, I have to have a Celsius, the 200 milligram caffeine Celsius, every time I work. I don't have any on my days off. But I found that last week, I just could not go to sleep. Did not have a good night's rest for like 5 days straight. And the thing with my work schedule is I'll have 2 12-hour shifts, then I have 2 days off, and then I have one 12-hour shift, one 9 to 7, one 11 to 6, which is on the weekend. Me not knowing I was on a caffeine high, I was like, oh, I can't go to sleep. Let me go drive 2 hours and help out another store. Which was fine in that moment. So I helped out another store for a whole 12 hours. I mean, that day went okay. It was really bad, but it was okay, in my opinion. But me drinking that much caffeine, it accumulates for me. I feel like I'm highly affected by drinking caffeine For normal people with high metabolisms, that caffeine is going to empty your system. With my metabolism, it'll empty my system, but it'll accumulate over time. Even with like 3 days off of taking caffeine, I'll take another Celsius that the day I come back, the caffeine 3 days before is still kind of in my system. So I'm just keep adding and adding to that caffeine. And I think it just reached a point where it got way too high, and like I could not rest. I would go to sleep, but I would like be thinking in my sleep. So not a full night's rest. I finally had to stop myself and be like, hey, let me do this week detox from caffeine, which I'm in it right now, but I did the week. The week is up. However, I'm off this weekend, so the next time I'll drink some caffeine is on Monday. I just have to be aware that I do not have a great metabolism, and to limit myself sometimes, because that could get dangerous. Too much caffeine intake, especially drinking Celsiuses. Celsiuses have one of the highest amounts of caffeine in it. 200 milligrams is insane. It's more than a Red Bull. I believe it's more than a Monster, right? But yeah, I have to limit myself. But the thing is, that took months and months for that caffeine to accumulate at that high of a dose in me to where I just went insane. So I'll know again when it happens. I didn't crash, so I stopped myself before I experienced that crash from that Celsius caffeine, because I was still at a high when I stopped it. And one of my coworkers mentioned, oh, you're just gonna quit cold turkey. I'm not addicted to caffeine, okay? I could stop cold turkey. And people keep saying that's what addicts say. No, I'm not an addict, okay? I took a week off. I'm fine. I didn't really crash because I guess I didn't really experience that crash because I wasn't working, so I can relax. It was hard those days I was working when I didn't take caffeine. I just got a headache. That's it. A slight headache. Took some Tylenol. The headache was still there. Went to sleep. It was gone. That's fine. I feel like I made it out okay. It wasn't that bad. So that was my caffeine story. Limit myself. When I get crazy like this is good.